be expecting Hillary Clinton at any
You got
time
to kiss my
now.
hand.
Hi, Megan.
Hey, hey, Commonwealth's new uniforms are nice.
I hear Hillary's motorcade. And it's the Hillary Clinton motorcade.
Gotta take a picture of that one. Can you get off? Where's them emails at?
Good afternoon, Mrs. Clinton.
Well, welcome everybody to our debate today. First of all, I want to say, as Megan Kelly, if my voice sounds deep and my legs are hairy, it's because I've started identifying with a male and started hormones. So, the best part of that is I can use any bathroom here I want right now. So, just saying. Welcome Secretary Clinton and Mr. Trump. Somebody tell me if my skirt goes up too far.
I'll be sure to. How do you think you got the job?
Grab her.
From this point forward, we will ask that you please keep any comments or applause until the end as we start the questioning. Madam Secretary, you have been accused of deleting billable work orders. What do you have to say about that?
Well, Megan, I will admit that I did delete a few work orders. I didn't think that it would be that big of a deal. It was a small mistake in judgment, but I really didn't think it was a problem.
Yeah, that's a lie. That's a lie. You knew the MAP needed those work orders to build the jobs. This is huge. I mean, it's huge. This is unbelievable. She's an unbelievable liar.
Donald likes to continually tout that I'm a liar,
Liar.
yet he has no evidence. The fact is, Donald Trump hates women, old people, children, and puppies.
And you.
Mr. Trump, you have repeatedly stated that TIW has overpointed up several houses, and in fact, one such house you stated that TIW cost you $7 million due to having to repaint. Isn't that $7 million a made-up amount?
That's a lie.
In fact, isn't it more than 4 times the revenue MAP even makes in a year?
Hey, man.
Oh, yes, Megan, yes. Those are huge made-up numbers, but Hillary's still lying.
Donald, I have been in politics for over 30 years. I never lie.
You look it.
Secretary Clinton, WikiLeaks has produced emails which indicate that you, while you tell your drywall customers that they are your favorite people, you secretly admit in hundreds of emails all they do is make you work. Furthermore, the FBI's investigation confirms that you purposefully deleted those emails. Do you think you're above the law?
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you asked that question. Could you repeat the question?
What is your stance on natural gas?
You might want to go wipe your server.
Okay, I remember the question now. I don't really recall any such emails. I don't recall deleting them. I'm not really sure who the FBI is to whom you're referring. I've always thought that WikiLeaks was an adult diaper, but what I really want to know is why am I being required to remember so many things? This is just one more example of how Donald Trump is being mean.
Yeah, well, I'm not mean, and everyone knows you wear Depends, not WikiLeaks.
Mr. Trump, a tape was released showing that you often walk up on site superintendents, grab them by their safety vests, kiss them, and tell them to get back to work. Do you
Don't forget
feel
the Tic Tacs.
that this is respectful? And is that something you would teach your up-and-coming site supervisors?
Well, Megan, the trade deals made with these builders are horrible, just horrible. Before I train new supervisors, I need to teach them how to win. Grabbing and kissing is a beautiful thing, believe me, it will be a beautiful thing.
For what my campaign has heard, Donald, you hate old people, children, and puppies. You even refuse to kiss old people, and you've had a very firm stance stating that you will never kiss a woman supervisor.
You're lying, that's a lie, I'll kiss anything.
Madam Secretary, what is your position on entitlement?
I think that everyone is entitled to a helicopter, and if I'm elected president, I promise to give everyone a helicopter and make sure that it's paid for by the company.
Well, I got a much better proposal than that. I promise I'll get everyone parachutes and we'll get Commonwealth building materials to pay for the parachutes because nothing Hillary proposes can fly.
Mr. Trump, your company was asked to mitigate several Chinese drywall jobs. And although you do paint, how would you handle the situation?
Well, China drywall. I have a beautiful relationship with China. I have a beautiful relationship with the president of China. I mean, all of my guys are made there. I'll just call him my buddy. He's a real good buddy of mine, President Hu, and I'll ask him for a refund. And I'll get it. I would get it.
Secretary Clinton, what is your response to that?
Well, I would not do whatever Donald does, because what Donald does when he does it can't be done when it needs doing.
I'll get you a recess.
Secretary Clinton, we all know your position on natural gas now.
At this point, what difference does it make?
You need to go wipe your server.
Okay, on to the next question. Secretary Clinton, there have been a lot of headlines about your failure to do out-of-town work. Can you elaborate?
Thank you, Megan, for that question. I believe that open borders are the key to being successful out of town. Mr. Trump has been the cause of my failure because he wants to build a wall. And he says he'll even make North Carolina pay. He'll even make North Carolina. He'll even make North Carolina pay for it. Now that's just ridiculous.
But Ms. Clinton, Mr. Trump has never been in a position to build this wall. How's he caused your failure? Please explain.
Mr. Trump has never hired any women, he's never hired any men, any Hispanics, any white people, any African Americans. He's hired no children, no Syrian refugees. In fact,
It's a lie.
Mr. Trump has never hired anyone. Mr. Trump has never hired anyone, but yet he
Such a
takes
nasty
tax
woman.
deductions and doesn't pay taxes. This type of thinking and lack of experience shows that he is not fit to run the company.
My experience is substantial. I made billions and billions and billions of dollars doing projects. I protected those dollars by exploiting the Protecting My Salary program, a program I believe you're familiar with, Hillary. You know, the PMS program. A federal program designed by Democrats and used by Democrats to avoid taxes, all while following the law. I understand, Hillary, that you're very heavy into the PMS program yourself.
Secretary Clinton, do you need to use the restroom?
I'm fine now, thank you.
Secretary Clinton, has been all but proven you are responsible for inept standards of service, better known as ISIS, coming to existence. What do you say about that?
I have the highest standards of anyone. In fact, I have improved the service department by 6,213% with my mudslinging program.
Lie.
It is a program where the service tech drives by the unit, rolls down the truck window, slings mud at the unit, rolls the window up, and takes off to the next unit.
You stole that program from me and my paint slinging program. Look, ISIS is a huge organization. ISIS is an unbelievable organization created by Hillary when she tries to make the techs do repairs too fast. We must put a stop to this.
Mr. Trump, I will say if the mudslinging program is a problem, then your paint slinging program must be a problem as well.
Not so, not so. That is false. Paint is never the problem, only drywall.
Let's move on. Mr. Trump, you have said that you will not release info on all the back charges you have built in recent years. Please elaborate.
Well, you know, my back charges are still being audited by Michelle. If I'm elected, we will make TIW great again. We will bring in millions and millions of dollars back to this company. All of our dollars are in our customers' banks. I'm going to bring those dollars back and give them to the working class of the TIW group. Why are you asking Hillary about her sleazy, sketchy little foundation? Hillary did side jobs with the Clinton Foundation for years and stole the material to do it. She's not giving money to the little people. She's keeping the foundation to make herself rich. She's had 20, maybe 25 years to make TIW great again, yet she's done nothing.
What I can tell you, Donald Trump, what I should have done was I should have opened a spray tan salon in New York. Made you even oranger, and then I would have become even richer.
Yeah, I'm rubber, you're glue. Everything you say bounces off of me and sticks to you.
I know you are, but what am I?
And I believe we are done with that. Secretary Clinton, Mr. Trump, thank you for joining us today. I personally want to thank Mr. Trump for the